Now moving on, a lot to do with China as well, because here in the Indian Ocean there is going to be a massive joint exercise by the navies of India, US and Japan. The Malabar exercise is being conducted in the Bay of Bengal amid a standoff between Indian and Chinese forces in the Tri-Junction area near Bhutan and Sikkim. An apprehensive Beijing has also ramped up its presence in the Indian Ocean, deploying warships and intel-gathering vessels to keep an eye on the exercise. The participating nations, however, are maintaining that the exercise is aimed at achieving deeper military ties and greater interoperability so that threats like terrorism and piracy can be better countered. Ahead of the exercise, a clearly rattled Beijing said it hoped that such a cooperation won't be directed against a third country. Take a look at the reactions coming on for this story.
Our militaries are working every day to enhance cooperation between our military forces, and next month they will join together with the Japanese Navy to take part in the largest maritime exercise ever conducted in the vast Indian Ocean.
China may attempt to either create a block for this, or in any case at the strategic level, China is developing its navy to what we call put a necklace of pearls around India on the northern borders as well as on the southern seaside. Therefore, we have to guard our borders in the north as much as we have to guard our sea lanes in the south. And this exercise is a strategically beneficial exercise for India and for Southeast Asian countries, including Japan, to see that in the event that China tries to interdict our commercial trade through sea routes, is not able to do that.
कि चीन जो है अभी हिंद महासागर में अपना विश्वसनीयता, अपनी जो क्षमता, उसको बढ़ोतरी देने की वो उस कोशिश में है. तो इस दायरे में मलाबार जैसे नेवल एक्सरसाइज करने से उसके अपने संकेत होते हैं. ये एक प्रकार का मैं कहूँगा कि राजनीतिक और कूटनीतिक सिग्नलिंग भी है. और ज़रूर ये बात सही है कि चीन काफ़ी चिंतित होता है जब भारत अमेरिका के बीच में किसी प्रकार की करीबी होती है. और अगर आप जापान को भी शामिल करेंगे तो मान लीजिए कि चीन जो है ज़रूर ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा भी चिंतित होगा.
I am joined by my colleague Ankit Tyagi. Ankit, this is a very significant day. Malabar joint exercise happening here at the Bay of Bengal, but looks like China is rattled. A fresh statement has been issued today by one of the Chinese experts in an article in which he has said, or rather threatened, that China could intervene in Jammu and Kashmir issue. What does it show? Is China jittery about this grand joint operation by India, US and Japan?
Well, there is no doubt about the fact, Priyamada, that China, of course, is wary of the fact that not only India, but the United States and Japan are together doing this exercise, a 10-day Malabar drill, which is bigger and more complex than the previous editions. Remember, this is the first time that Japan is joined the India and United States Navy in this exercise. This, of course, is getting China jittery. The fact that the United States is in a striking distance as far as China is concerned, India is not what it used to be, and Japan, which does not, enjoy very cordial relations as far as China is concerned, all are coming together and doing this exercise is not only just a Navy drill, but it is also a message being sent across to China. Remember, China is sending a similar message to India with Pakistan, with collaborating with Pakistan. Now India is replying in kind. So this, of course, is going to touch some raw nerves as far as China is concerned. And remember, it is not only just a naval exercise in which certain ships are taking place. This is a naval exercise in which the United States is fielding USS Nimitz, the world's largest aircraft carrier. India is also putting out INS Vikramaditya. Japan is also, putting out some of its top Navy ships. So, of course, this is going to be an exercise that Chinese experts are watching extremely closely. They do believe that the United States is trying to utilize India as a tool to counter China in Southeast Asia. And that is something they are extremely wary of. India's increasing naval and military prowess is something that China directly feels as a threat to them. As far as the entire India-China face-off is concerned, the Doklam Plateau and India not backing out despite repeated threats or the kind of aggressive language being utilized by China in the state media, it clearly shows that China is looking very closely at this exercise, and it is looking at this entire cooperation as something that could be a threat to China in the future.
Absolutely, Ankit, and also very quickly for our viewers to understand in simple terms what exactly is likely to happen today. I'm sure you'll be really excited to be on board of this historic joint exercise. Quickly, if you could tell us what is likely to happen and also what is the biggest takeaway for India as far as India is concerned from this joint exercise.
Well, this 10-day drill that is going to begin today, of course, today would be the first day where the media would be given a briefing about this entire exercise. About 20 warships from US, India and China are taking part in this exercise. It will see participation of guided missile carrier USS Princeton, guided missile destroyers USS Howard, and other US ships along with Japanese submarines and destroyers as well. So.
Right, Ankit, right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for giving us that update, and you have a really a historic moment. You're going to be part of the historic moment. I hope you will enjoy it.